everybody? It is the Paul Rodriguez Show, this 18th of January 2021. Yes, you can see the beard is a little bit shorter. I have some events coming up that I need to be attending, looking a little bit more presentable. How's everybody feeling? Producer James in the building. Wes Watson be joining us shortly. Producer James, how you feeling, man? How's it going? It's game week, Saturday night. The weather's going to be... It's going to be cold. They're talking about 1 degree, 0 degrees.
Frozen tundra.
I mean, that's like a new definition. Have you ever... Okay, so last February, 2021, we had a frigid cold spell that came in and pretty much froze everybody out, caused all kinds of hysteria. What is it going to be like to be in 0 degree weather? I don't think we got that low, but these people are going to play a football game, divisional football game, 0 degree weather. San Francisco 49ers going up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Could you imagine?
Could not.
You couldn't, right? There's no way in hell you can imagine trying to play a football game. It's like, and whoever's going to go out there, like, there's going to be fans out there. They're going to be like in t-shirts,
bikinis,
overalls, no shirts. Yeah. And it's just like, you must be a different kind of maybe it's like how we are with the heat, right? Heat and maybe like the humidity as well, where we are here in Central Texas. But to play a game, like I know sometimes, especially in our area, like you're going to get cramped up real quick, especially early in the football season. September comes around, training camp comes around, but now it's the inverse, right? It's the frozen, frigid, dry air of Wisconsin. And you're having to play a game. Jimmy G's hand's a little bit nicked up. Apparently he has some issues in his hand. The bad man, AR-12, is going to be doing his thing. And A.J. Dillon, Bakhtiari's back. The running game is going to be established.
Devontae Adams.
We haven't even talked about Aaron Jones. Yeah. Randall Cobb should be back. Val MVS is going to be hot. Lazard King is doing his thing now, building a better relationship. Still a little bit of Butterfingers, but I think he's getting on the same page with Aaron. Of course, today was a practice day. He was on McAfee's show, final hour of McAfee, and it was real short, real candid, in, out, get back to practice. What are your expectations? Dominance? Is that what you're looking for? Complete and utter. You and your son out there just cheering. I mean, it's going to be probably you and your son, only Packers fans in the house, and everybody's boo-hooing over there for the Dallas Cowboys.
They got to be rooting for us to beat.
You got it right. You have to be.
Yeah, beat the team.
L.A. looked good last night, right? The Rams looked terrific against they plucked the Cardinals, plucked them. Von Miller just earned his check last night, taking care and corralling Kyler Murray. But dude, 12. Everybody's got to go through Lambeau.
Yeah.
And another thing too is like San Francisco is going to come across the United States to the Midwest. I mean, we're right there on the border. Arctic weather. What are you thinking here? What's your expectation? 6-point favorite. Green Bay 6-point favorite. They were a 5.5 favorite at home. Jumped to 6. People are putting money on the Packers. Lines increasing. Do you think it comes back down, or do you think it goes maybe to 7.5, maybe 8?
I'm thinking. I think Packers are going to win by 10 points.
You're thinking it's going to be just a dominant rout.
I was going to say 14, but
so you're telling me the San Francisco is going to score?
Oh yeah,
You think they're going to score?
We played them earlier on this season, and they beat us. We beat them by a Mason Crosby
51-yard Mason Crosby field goal.
Yeah,
where were y'all at?
That was Aaron Rodgers. What was it? 37 seconds? Was it?
Yes.
When he drove down the field.
But that's not the same team.
Yeah, for sure.
A.J. Dillon hadn't been established at that time. And so that's why I'm trying to get into the mind of a Packers fan, die hard. Not taking any bullshit from nobody. Talking that ish everywhere you're going.
Yeah.
What are you concerned? Remember, you thought one game at a time, one season at a time. We're not okay. Well, one and done now.
Yeah.
One and done. Cowboy fans, y'all know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So here it is. There's no way San Francisco sneaks up on the Packers and steals this game.
Man, the only thing is like San Francisco, they've kept us from advancing in the playoffs like they've been like a kind of a thorn in the side of the Packers past 5 or 6 years or so. But as far as this team that they got, I'm not too I mean, Aaron Rodgers over Jimmy G any day.
Yeah, but we're not talking about Jimmy G. We're talking about Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
We're talking about Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah.
Bosa may come back off the concussion protocol. I mean, there's some dudes out there. I mean, that defensive line is going to be hell to run against. I'm not saying they can't run. I'm just saying it's going to be hell.
Yeah.
Like A.J. Dillon will earn his money. Aaron Jones is going to have to be a big factor out of the backfield.
Yeah. It's time to play. It's time to go out there and for the MVP to show why he's the MVP.
George Kittle didn't play in Dallas. He was just blocking. Brandon Ayuk. I mean, there's players that nobody has really. I mean, if you're in the know, if you play fantasy, you know these names we just talked about.
Yeah.
But for the majority of fans, and I know there's no Cowboy fans right now watching. If y'all are watching, I appreciate y'all tuning in. The Dallas Cowboys did what they did, but at the same time, it's like we got to talk about the people in the game, in the hunt, right?
Yep.
And so here it is. It's like, what are you worried? Or are you just like, well, it's going to be comfortable. You said 10-point lead.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull out. I'm trying to see if there's any doubt in there. I want it on the table.
Yeah, I mean, there's some doubt, and there's like, dude, you don't want to be one and done, especially like as high expectations. Yeah, especially as high expectations, being the number 1 seed as well. So, I mean, but still, it's still football. Anything can happen. Injury, whatever the case may be. But I think that the Packers are going to pull it out, and hopefully they show out and set the tone for the playoffs. Because. I mean, it's win or go home.
A lot of the year, the Packers kind of went into each game playing just good enough to win. There hasn't been any like blowouts, right? Yeah. We haven't really seen that yet. Were they sandbagging, or is Aaron in his very, stoic, even kill, very, can't find the right adjective to use right now, but just very straightforward approach. Do enough to get the job done. Do your job, right? Very Bill Belichick, do your job. Well, our job is to win. And that's what they've been doing. They've been winning outside of the last game of the year. That was nonsense. But why does Aaron have to bring the team back to the brink? Why does it take 37 seconds to set up Mason Crosby for a 51-yard field goal? Why did it take a field goal back and forth between Cincinnati for them for miss? It's like we're not going kick for kick, we're going miss for miss. Why don't they have the ability to just go out and dominate a team like a lot of times like they did the NFC North? Why can't they just go out and dominate a team and Aaron Rodgers can do his best? I still own you over the Chicago Bears. Sorry, Carla. How come you can't go and do that like in the playoffs and have that dominant victory?
I wish I had the answer, Paul. I mean, hopefully, that's the change this year. I mean, third time's a charm, man. And
it's got to be right. Like what is the inverse? What is it if they do lose?
I mean, I don't want to think about that.
Is it? But no, here, let's just entertain the thought for a minute. Let's just stay here let's entertain a little bit. Is it on par with the catastrophe that was the Dallas Cowboys season? Is it on that level? It seems like it would have to be, with the Packers being in the NFC Championship 2 years in a row. Yeah, I would have to say so. I've said numerous times that if we don't make Super Bowl, I'm gonna be disappointed because I'm tired of winning the NFC. I'm tired of going to the NFC Championship. Tired of losing by a field goal or whatever the case may be. I'm tired of losing. Right. NFC Championship, like it's such a letdown.
And then even then, I'm not gonna be totally satisfied.
Right. And that's the biggest thing is about that satisfaction. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everybody. Go ahead and, tuning in tonight. We did start a little bit early, but I do want to take this time to introduce the third member of our team, making sure everybody understands that you're just not that kind of friend. You have to be ready for the time and at the moment that you're going to have to explore that purple rain. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wes Washington in the building. How you doing, sir?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Man, we're talking a little bit of Packers, a little bit 49ers. We're doing well. How was the trek back to the house?
Oh, man, Dude, like I said, man, I got to get into the cheerleading business, man. It's ridiculous.
It's a lot of money, I bet, huh?
Oh, dude, how much they're paying for these? How much they're paying for these kids, and how many kids are actually out there? I'm like, man, that's big money. That's big money. I don't know anything about cheerleading, though, but
shout out to all the young people out there getting their gymnastics on and their cheer on. I know it's big business. I'm pretty sure at the youth level, probably high school level and collegiate level, and then you just turn into a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader or a Raiderette or whatever other sports franchise has cheerleaders. Don't the Lakers have like a well-known dance team or cheer team?
Laker girls.
Laker girls, okay.
Girls. Yeah.
So there you go. You could, that could be your ambition if you want to go that route. Shout out Angela Johnson. Used to be a Raiderette. Now she's a world-renowned comedian. Maybe one day we'll get her on the show. Angela Johnson. If you don't know, search Angela Johnson Crystal Jail. Shout out Mad TV too. That's back in the day.
Damn.
That's old school right there. Got to show love for the people out there, for the gente. Wes, I was trying to pull out of James the doubt within the Packers mindset of a super fan, and I just can't pull it out. He's saying Packers are winning by 10 over the San Francisco 49ers. I feel like calling them the San Francisco Dumb-Niners, but I can't really get that out of my mouth so well. Wes, what is your thought on that matchup? We'll do the pick'ems probably in the second segment after we do answer the question better than the coach. I don't think that's the right name of the segment, but it's Wes' segment. When we get there, we'll go ahead and talk about it. But Wes, is he mental? Is producer James mental for picking the Packers by 10?
God,
he's living that good life of having a great quarterback, man. When you have a great quarterback
for 20
like
years,
Rodgers, you go into every game confident, thinking you can win. I don't have that luxury. I'm not very confident. I said all week long is like I'm not confident in the quarterback. So it's nice, kudos to you, James. Yeah, I see it happening though. I just don't have a lot of faith in Garoppolo. I mean, he probably should have lit up the Cowboys as sorry as they are. Sorry, snacks. Yeah,
snacks.
He's on point.
Hey, now listen. These quarterbacks, Garoppolo and Rodgers, had their heir apparent replacement drafted within the past few years. Do they both? I know Aaron does because Aaron's petty as hell. I see his pettiness. It's very public. But is Garoppolo secretly holding this grudge and performing as well as he is by winning? I'm not saying he's the MVP candidate. I'm not saying he's out there, taking out these big time teams. But he knocked out the Rams, who won the NFC West. He knocked out the Dallas Cowboys, who won the NFC East. He's obviously a division champion killer right now. Let's identify what it is. Does he have a little bit of chip on his shoulder, knowing Trey Lance is waiting in the wind or in the wings? I don't know if the wind or the wings. I need to get my grammar up to speed. But is Jimmy G worried, knowing he probably is out after the season's done? Shouldn't he be QB1, no questions asked, and go on a tear like he has been so far here at the end of the season? Or is that just a pipe dream?
Most 49er fans I know don't have a lot of confidence in Jimmy G. I think that they're ready for the future to start. They know they got a great defense, and they feel like that Jimmy G at times is very inconsistent. I know about that, inconsistent quarterback play. So damn. I think they're ready for the future. A lot of times I hear the 49er fans, and they're just not big fans of Jimmy G. They're ready for the future.
What are they saying about Jimmy G? What is it about him? Is it just his inconsistency, or is there maybe just his QB play? What is it?
It's just as inconsistent. You don't know who you're going to get. It's the same thing that's going on in Dallas. At one time, Jimmy G looks like, this guy that, they were excited to get. And then other times he just looks terrible. They just want consistent play. They want Aaron Rodgers. Everybody wants Aaron Rodgers. They would love for Aaron Rodgers to come home to San Fran.
Man, you ain't lying. But Wes, here's the thing. The San Francisco 49ers 2 years ago go and beat Green Bay in Lambeau in the conference championship, go to the Super Bowl. Granted, they lose the Super Bowl. 2 years later, here they are again in the divisional champ. I wasn't trying to pull up bad wounds. I'm just stating facts. Here they are again 2 years later in the divisional championship, going to Lambeau. Is it revisionist history? Are they going to pull it out again and maybe go on to the conference championship to possibly go to a second Super Bowl? How is Jimmy Garoppolo not QB1, taking your team a couple of rounds deep, won to a Super Bowl 2 years ago, now potentially to go to a second Super Bowl? How is he not QB1? There's consistency there in the past 3 years.
Is there consistency there? Is there consistent defense? I mean, I think you got your defense that are winning a lot of games. It's almost like, they basically want Jimmy G to be like a Trent Dilfer. But I think Jimmy G, that he doesn't want to be that Trent Dilfer. He doesn't want to be Peyton Manning when he was with the Broncos, where it's basically don't fuck up the defense. I think he wants to be a guy that goes out there and wins games and puts up a bunch of points. He wants to be Aaron Rodgers, but I think it's time for him to be more of a Trent Dilfer guy, hand the ball off, and throw the wide open guys. If not, just eat it and live another down.
On the flip side of the NFC, Tampa Bay taking on the LA Rams. LA Rams plucked the Cardinals last night. Tom versus Matt. OBJ versus Mike Evans. The two defenses, man, I don't know who's going to have the better defense. Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. You got Vita Vea. You got Levante David. I mean, these two teams have alphas on both sides of the defense. But here's the thing. Is the GOAT going to be the determining factor for Tampa Bay, or is it the new, young, hot, prototype in LA with Matt Stafford? And it's like, who's going to be – is OBJ going to be the guy who puts LA over the map, or is it going to be somebody we don't know? Is it going to be Cooper Kupp, who's making a name for him this year? Cam Akers came back last night. Is he going to blow up and pop off? Leonard Fournette, is it going to be him on the other side, or is it going to be the old connection, Brady to Gronk, to take us to the conference championship, maybe go to the Super Bowl? How do you see things matching up? Because it's a huge storyline. Their narrative can go any which way it wants to go with all these superstars in this divisional championship matchup, setting up for a huge NFC championship, potentially against the Green Bay Packers.
I mean, I would think that the Rams have to have this game. I mean, I think that I'm more for the Rams, but it's hard to go against Tom Brady. I just feel like there's so many things that happen to Tampa Bay that I think the luck is finally going to run out. I mean, everybody's got to be watching film of the way the Saints play Tampa Bay, and yeah. I think you got to be at Tom's feet, man. You got to be around him. You got to hit him. You got to knock him down. If you're not getting to Tom, you're not knocking him down. You're not,
true,
rushing him.
Yep,
and you're done for.
Is that why they spent so much money to bring in Von Miller to complement Aaron Donald for this game?
Oh yeah, because you're not gonna beat Tom Brady unless you're getting pressure.
Yeah.
If you and it's got to be quick pressure. It can't, because he gets the ball out as quick as anybody. So you got to be in his face. I think you got to have some pressure right up the middle, like right up in his face, and make him uncomfortable if you can. That's the best way.
This game is.
I think the Rams have to run the ball so it makes it where they can get that pass rush going, and then Tom feels like he has to throw it every down.
Do you think that the tight ends not named Gronkowski I want to say Austin. The other tight ends outside of Gronkowski for Tampa, is this going to be the game where they're going to have to be max protecting Tom Brady, especially with Wirfs injured himself last year? This offensive line for Tampa Bay wilting right now as they enter into the playoffs because Tom gets the ball out so quick. It seems as if in order for you to take care of Tom, to keep him upright and give him 3 seconds to get the ball out of his hands, you're going to have to be creative, number one, with your pocket. Number two, you can't roll him out as much as you used to because he's not as fleet of foot. And you're going to have route combinations where maybe we're going to start seeing rub routes. Maybe we're going to see routes that are going to be thrown underneath more coverage because Tom needs to get the ball out so quickly. Are there going to be tight ends who are going to step up and make a name for themselves, not in catching the ball, but in blocking? When we look at, it's not going to show up in the box score, but when we put on the film, are we going to be able to see tight ends who are going to make a name for themselves outside of catching the ball in order to protect Tom Brady? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, they have to, because I don't know how healthy the running backs are going to be. You know? Plus, what kind of shape are they going to be in? Because for I understand, they haven't played in a while, and now you're coming back into a big time game. So somebody else is going to have to step up, because I think what you do is you double team Mike Evans, and then you kind of see if you can have somebody disrupt with Gronk. Yeah. But so I mean, somebody else has got to step up, because I mean, who else do they have at receiver except for Mike Evans? I mean, it's Mike Evans Gronk show on the passing game.
Yeah, they have Scotty Miller is out there also, but he really is not going to have as much focus. But I think Giovanni Bernard is going to be a big factor out of the backfield, and they may even have both him and Leonard Fournette on the field this coming weekend, so that there's another passing threat out of the backfield that's not just Leonard Fournette. Now, I know Lenny can catch the ball at times, but Giovanni Bernard is a much more tight scat type of back, similar to Tony Pollard, who can hit a home run if need be over the middle. Now, on the other side, the defense for Tampa is going to be getting after Matt Stafford and that offense. For Matt, what's going to be the factor, do you think, in it for him to get the ball out quick? Is it going to be a reliance on the run game with Cam Akers, Sony Michel, maybe Henderson at the same time? Or is this going to be a game where he's going to be able to utilize OBJ pushing the ball down the field with that offensive line, able to protect long enough? Because, look, these linebackers and these safeties, I think, are really going to be putting a lot of pressure on Stafford in the beginning to test him to see what he's made of. Can he handle the blitz? Can he handle multiple formations? Can he handle the tight end defensive tackle game at the line of scrimmage? How well will his offensive line be able to protect him? And we're going to know pretty much damn early if Matt Stafford's going to be able to take care of the ball and also push it down the field. But for you, in your eyes, what's the key to get the ball into the end zone for LA?
It's got to be the running game. I mean, it's a trend everywhere in the NFL. Why didn't the Cowboys do so good? Because they couldn't run the ball. Who run the ball better? The 49ers. It's the same thing that's going to happen in this game. It's going to be who can run the ball the best. If the Rams can get a lead, run it, and then can stick with the running game and not have to rely on Stafford passing it a bunch, I think they definitely win the game. But because we know Stafford, he's going to throw Tampa Bay a couple of balls. He's going to throw something their way.
You think so?
Looking out for him. Oh yeah. I would think Stafford's going to throw 2 picks in this game.
Who has more interceptions, Stafford or Brady?
It's going to be Stafford, but like I said, it's going to be whoever can run the ball the best
this year.
That's who's going to win that game.
Well, Stafford did have the most interceptions over the regular season at 17. So I can totally see where you're coming from, but for some reason, Brady starts throwing picks in the postseason. His team is able to overcome them, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it's Stafford. Like, I think it may be a tie. I think it may be 2 apiece in this game, especially if Tampa has to come from behind and start throwing the ball, push the ball a little bit more down the field. But I want to do a quick poll real quick with everybody in the room. Quick poll. Producer James, you have to sit up on this one. Rate your quarterbacks with the quarterbacks that are left outside of your favorite team. So, Wes, who's your favorite? Who's your lock? Who's the best team available in the playoffs, AFC or NFC, in your opinion? Who's the best quarterback? Who's the best team available at this time, in your opinion?
Who's the best quarterback?
No, who's the best team?
Who's playing the best football?
No, who's the best team in your opinion? It could be best football. It's fine.
Man, it's tough. But I kind of got to lead. I got to lead with the AFC, and I got to lead probably towards the Chiefs right now.
Okay, so you can't say Patrick Mahomes. Who's your favorite? Who's your best team?
I'm gonna go with the AFC, and I'm gonna say the Bills.
Okay, so you're gonna go with the Bills. I'm gonna go with the Green Bay Packers. So for me, my list is Josh. These are the best quarterbacks left outside of your favorite team: Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Matt Stafford, Tom Brady. That's where my list is. You just name 4.
I thought I couldn't pick the Packers on the last one.
No. You can pick the Packers, which means you can't pick Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that.
Okay. So
you think Stafford is better than Tom Brady?
Yes. That's okay. We always have this disagreement. It's not anything to get into. Now, here's the thing, Wes. That was my list. So you pick KC, so you can't say Patrick Mahomes. Who's your top 4 quarterbacks?
Play the way they're playing right now.
But you can't say Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, the way they're playing right now, who's playing the best? I gotta say it's gotta be Josh Allen.
Okay.
And then it's gotta be my boy Joe Burrow.
True.
And then I gotta go with Aaron Rodgers.
That's a good list. But I think you're mistaken on that list because you left Aaron Rodgers at 3. That's why I picked Green Bay, because Aaron Rodgers is the MVP.
So rank the quarterbacks that are left minus your favorite team.
Right. So the team you said that you liked the best was Buffalo.
I thought I changed it to Green Bay.
Oh, you're flip flopping. So you think? So my question to you is:
I didn't understand the rules.
My question to you is: who is the best team in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, if you ask me, I'm going to say the Green Bay Packers.
Okay, so from that list, you can't pick Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Who's your top 4 quarterbacks?
Number 1, I'm going to go with Patrick Mahomes.
Crazy.
Number 2, I'm going to go with Josh Allen.
Okay.
Number 3, I'm going to go with Burrow.
Okay. He ain't giving no love to the elder statesman.
Hey, he's coming next. Tom Brady.
All right. I see. Okay. I have Tom at 4 too, but I don't think Joey. The only reason I think Joey Burrow's having such a great year is because of Jamar Chase. Because last year when Jamar Chase was there, he was dog shit.
Yeah. I don't know. I might.
That's like saying Joe Montana was only good because he had Jerry Rice and these great tight ends. I mean,
Dwight Clark. You
can't fault the dude for having great players.
Roger Craig. I mean, come on, bro. No. What was Joe Montana in Kansas City? What was Joe Montana in Kansas City?
He still got up to the playoffs.
Dog shit. You're right. Old. You're right. Dog shit. You're right. Yeah, that's what he was.
Man, here you go, bro. Here you go.
Troy, listen.
Right.
Listen. What was Roger Staubach without God dang, what's that crybaby's name? He just got in the Hall of Fame. For Dallas, the receiver.
Talking about Drew Pearson?
Yeah, Drew Pearson. What was Roger Staubach without Drew Pearson? Retired. That's what he was. He was retired.
Man, but you can't fault somebody because they have good receivers. I mean,
I'm not. I'm just saying if he has this complimentary receiver, then that's going to make it's going to elevate his play. Here's an example. Tom Brady did much more over his career with nobody, but when he had Randy Moss, I understand they didn't win the Super Bowl, but the numbers that they were putting up together were far more impressive than what Tom did his entire career. A competent receiver, a number 1 receiver, will make your life much more easier as a quarterback.
But I'm just saying, when those guys were with Tom Brady did make them good. They put the guys on the map. Went somewhere else. Yes. It didn't work, but it was also about that system. I mean, are you going to fault Peyton Manning for having Marvin Harrison that whole time?
No, because he also had Reggie Wayne.
Yeah.
He had Collie. He had Dwight Clark. Not Dwight. He had what's that tight end's name? I can't think off the top of my head. 44. What's his name?
So you're saying Peyton Manning wasn't that good? He just had a whole bunch.
What was he in Denver?
He was old. He had no.
Von Miller won that. Von Miller won that Super Bowl. Yes, sir. You're right. Von Miller won that Super Bowl.
Oh man, this dude is man. Wait.
What? What's Tom Brady? Man. What's Tom Brady in Tampa Bay?
Dallas Clark.
Dallas Clark. Thank you. Dallas Clark. What's Tom Brady in Tampa Bay?
I'm just saying.
Bling, bling, Super Bowl champion. Why? Mike Evans, number 1 receiver. Chris Godwin, number 1 receiver. Antonio Brown, number 1 receiver. I'm just saying, 3 number 1s.
But these dudes still got to make the throw.
Hey, they got, and it's a lot easier for them to make the catch.
All right, man. But you look at what happened.
Bling.
You know what?
Like
man,
Steve Harvey say,
right.
bling.
I'm just saying, dude. You can't fault the dude for having good receivers. I mean,
no, you can't. I agree.
Chemistry is there.
No doubt about it.
I mean, I'm just saying, you can't say it's all about Jamar Chase for Joe Burrow.
T. Higgins?
Whoa.
T. Higgins. Where T. Higgins play college football at? Clemson?
Because we saw that Cincinnati without Joe Burrow was not good.
That's damn right.
Year. And they were playing pretty good with Joe Burrow until he got hurt last year.
Man, just think about how good Cincinnati would be if they had if they had a left tackle. Man. If they get a left tackle, goddamn.
I think the tides are turning in that division.
You bet, yeah. Cincinnati is dangerous.
And shout out to my boy Scobie talking about Baker Mayfield, dude. Nobody wants to talk about Baker Mayfield,
bro. Joe Burrow has
watched
blown.
The show yesterday because Baker Mayfield was in the Cleveland Browns was the biggest disappointment of the year.
Joe Burrow has blown out everybody in the AFC North. Everybody except for maybe the Bears, because Justin Fields is a big upside. But you better, if you're Cleveland and you're Pittsburgh, you better go get you a quarterback. That's all I got to say, because Baker ain't getting it done, and old geriatric Ben Roethlisberger is going over there bopping somewhere with it in his walker. Because he's done in the NFL.
Wes, you said the Browns were a bigger disappointment than the Dallas Cowboys?
Yes.
Who
just clarifying.
Boy, you lying. Bro, you were lying.
Man, come on. Everybody had the Browns in the Super Bowl. You talking about a team?
Everybody had Dallas in the Super Bowl too.
No.
Yes.
No.
You did.
They no, I did not say it. I never once have said
3 weeks ago you said it.
Going to Super Bowl. I said they have talent to make it there.
He said it.
If they play good.
Said it.
We're gonna pull a clip and James is gonna edit it and he's gonna be like, see, run it back. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh man, here y'all go.
Here you go. 39 minutes after the hour.
I think it was that one day you walked off. So you might not remember.
Oh, it must have been that. It must have been when you were doing you're one of these. You're doing one of these in your jammies. You had on them Razorback jammies going like, maybe it's time for me to go take a snooze.
I needed a snooze. It happens.
39 minutes after the hour. Let's get into a quick break. Give us 4 minutes. When we come back, we'll get into West Washington's. What's the segment called, Wes?
Well, today is Tuesday, so we're doing the I'll answer the question better than he can.
Answer the question better than he can. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back. Doesn't James owe Pep have to pay a debt?
Oh yeah, y'all had a bet, didn't y'all?
No, you and James had a bet. If James lost, he'd have to eat a dub, like James Winston.
Let's go. That's a W. Let's eat one. Let's eat one. That's a W.
I'm not doing that.
Yes, you are. So I have a proposition. This is between Wes and James. If the Green Bay Packers win, Wes, you got to eat crab legs on the show. If the Saints win, James has to eat dubs on the show.
Bet.
He didn't even hesitate. Producer James. Was he on camera, Wes? I couldn't see.
Yeah, he was.
Well, based off of his reaction, hey man, that's a paid in full. He even snarled in there and everything. That's he ate it with the gusto.
While we're on the topic of the Dallas Cowboys, did you see that clip of Deion Sanders? He was getting interviewed. Like they were having some sort of like, it was like a...
Yeah, it was at the SWAC Media Days.
Yeah, correct. That guy was like, hey, Deion.
Hey, Deion, I was just wondering if you could...
hold on. Let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Deion now, okay?
I call Nick Saban Nick.
You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. If you call Nick Nick, you know you'll get cussed out on the spot. So don't do that to me. Treat me like Nick.
Okay, Deion.
So I have mixed feelings about this. I understand what Deion is saying. Let me put some respect on his name.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
I understand what Coach Prime is doing. Two parts. Number one, that media person should have called him Coach Sanders or Coach Prime or Prime. Any of those probably would have worked, but you called him Deion. I think Prime has earned the respect. This ain't his first year coaching, okay? He's won state championships in Texas in the private school league, okay? He's paid his due. He didn't just jump into the head coaching position. Deion corrected that media person and said, do you call Saban Nick? Everybody knows the answer is no. But on the other side, Prime, you don't get to behave that way when you haven't won any national championships, collegiate championships, SWAC championships. But at the same time, it was like Prime was wrong the way he held that media person accountable. And that media person was wrong for the way he addressed Prime. If your children went up to you and said, hey, James, hell no.
2 chops to the throat.
Right. 2 chops to the throat. You tell him, Lavelle.
2 chops to the damn throat.
That was out there right there for West Washington in the Purple Rain fit. Man, what is that, a medium you got on over there? What you got, the extra small?
It's a double X, man. I don't know why you got to play me like that.
I see that.
I can't
You're stretching out the neck like I am on this one. That's what I'm saying. Come on, man.
It's a double X, man. I can't help it. I don't want to start buying 3X. I feel like that's disrespect to me. I'm not buying 3X. I'm not going to do it. So go ahead, make fun of me for having a small shirt, but I'm not wearing a 3X.
I don't think they make Purple Rain in 3X, do they?
It's when you got to go down the comforter aisle.
That's, man, you got to get that exclusive player. You know, like Lavelle said, it's an exclusive. It's an exclusive player. Hey, man, I do. Purple Rain is like one of my all-time favorite songs. Like, you know, when it's late at night and you had a little bit too many libations.
Hey, still all-time best halftime show.
Dude, that's a great point. That's a great point. And then it rained?
Yeah, and they were trying to tell Prince, like, hey, man, you sure you still want to go out there? He's like, it's raining. I'm about to do Purple Rain. Fuck yeah, I would still go out there. Come on. You can't ask for anything better.
I think NFL Films did like a little video on or a little montage about it, and they were like, he was telling them, can y'all make it rain more? What's up?
The camera died.
No.
Yeah.
How did the camera die? I'm frozen. Look at that. It's like we were doing the show last Tuesday. You're frozen. How do we want to fix it?
We can hook up that one like we did last time.
Yeah, we can hook up that one, or we can just roll like this right now until we get there.
Like
I'm just an image. Look how what of a great shot that is of me, just like speaking to Wes right now, side by side. It's almost like I'm looking at him. We're having this discussion. Wes, go ahead and look to your right a little bit, so we can kind of like pretend like we're looking at each other, talking, having this fabulous conversation.
You want to go to break here?
Hey, Carla, that was the Super Bowl with the Bears. That is correct. See, Wes, I knew you were a Bears fan.
And that's the thing about it. For that Super Bowl, nobody remembers the Bears were there. They just remember it was Purple Rain.
Dude, what an asshole. Guys, give us a minute. We had some technical difficulties. Our camera took a poo-poo, so we'll be back. Try to fix that. Try to do it in 2 minutes. Bye. Are we back? Are we back online? I think, you know what? I think we're back online. Shout out to producer James getting us back running. The picture quality isn't as great, but we are back online, and that is okay. Where the hell did we leave off? I think Carla, shout out to Carla talking about Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Oh, that's what it was. We're talking about Prince. We're talking about Purple Rain. Wes brought up the fact that Chicago Bears played in that Super Bowl. Whether he wants to admit it or not.
I did not.
See, he's admitting it. Did it. I appreciate you admitting that. That's growth, Wes. Yeah. That's maturity.
But my thing is, Carla that's a sign of being well-rounded. Do you hear the Cowboys bragging about Super Bowls they lost?
Let's salute about the ones we won. Wes, we're gonna drink one for you. That's I appreciate you being a mature human being. It's quite mature of you, sir. Salute to you.
What Super Bowl has the Cowboys been to that they lost?
Well, they lost
probably in the 60s.
I want to say the Broncos,
70s.
To like the Steelers or something before my time.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying I don't talk about those. And Carla keeps talking about the Super Bowl that they lost. Like, hey,
bro, she gonna mess around and smack you, bro. I mean, she may have to leap, she may have to jump to do it, but. She gonna catch you slipping. You all this mess you talking about them Bears. Let's get into Wes's segment. Wes, I'm gonna throw it over to you, sir, and we'll be listening to Mike McCarthy answer some tough questions from the debacle that occurred Sunday. For all you Cowboy haters, you'll get to relive it one more time, and for all you Cowboy fans, man, you get to suck it up.
All right, here we go. This is the segment where we just basically we're gonna answer the question better than Mike McCarthy did. We're going to start off with James. Go ahead.
All right. Gonna start with me, huh?
Oh, James. Producer James.
Right.
Prince.
Yeah, Michael. Obviously hit.
Actually, this moment itself was a little bit too much to overcome. I mean, I don't even know what the hell we were doing in the playoffs in the first place. We were just going to lose the game, first of all, to begin with. Like, I don't know why our fans follow us. I don't know, I don't even know what the hell I'm doing here. I don't know why I got hired. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Next question, please.
Oh, man. Don't be stealing my material, son. Don't be stealing my material.
Somebody sounds bitter.
Who's next?
Yeah. All right, I'll go next.
All right, here we go. I'll redo it for you.
Yeah, Michael.
Oh, man. You know what, dude? I ain't gonna lie to you. I fucked up. I'm not a very good coach, and I suck. I was used to being in Green Bay, and I had the luxury of having an Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry, but Dak, he sucks, and I didn't know that he was that bad. I thought he was good, and he could cover up for how bad I am, but we both suck, and we just suck all together. Now I got Kellen Moore. I mean, have you seen this dude in his weird plays? What was with that play where you got the running back running full speed and throws it 15 yards the other way? What is that? We don't practice that. That's something he's drawing little sticks in the ground or something. I don't know. I need a drink. Next question.
Yeah, you do. You're sucking pretty hard over there, Wes.
Mr. Rodriguez.
It's a great question. It wasn't too much that it was just falling behind. It's just, I spent all week at the cabaret, just steadily having, Mai Tais all weekend. I was coming in off of a plane, and I really didn't worry too much about what's going on with all these procedures kind of put in place. It just showed up, and I just thought my quick wits would, my Yinzer powers be able to get us through this victory. But, there's a whole lot of people out here trying to be professional coaches out here, and I just thought I could show up and take care of business. One thing that you do need to understand is we're America's team, damn it. And we're going to go out here and we're going to make all kinds of money. And who gives a shit if we lose in the playoffs? All of our fans are going to come back. They know where we butter our bread. As long as they come out, we're going to go up to Oxnard next season. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we're out there in the sun, in the trenches. We're going to be getting it done, and we're going to tell everybody every year. So we're going to the Super Bowl because this Dallas Cowboys for life. I don't care what anybody says. We're America's team, damn it. Jerry Jones is cutting my checks, and everything everybody needs to know is that I've won a Super Bowl in AT&T Stadium. What the hell have y'all done? Cowboys ain't won shit since 1994, and who gives a shit who the coach was back then? Some old dude out there at Oklahoma or some shit like that. All that you people need to understand is two things. One, I got a ring, and number two, you don't, damn it. So let's go down to the next damn question.
Damn. Okay.
Payday, you want pay?
Oh man, let it ride.
Payday, you want payday? I know that.
That's right. He wants payday. Hey man, there's only two things y'all need to know about Mike McCarthy. He got a ring and you don't, and that's the end of the day. That's all he gives a shit about. Look at him. He looks as bloated as I do. Shit. God damn.
I figured that'd be a good time to stop it.
Oh man, Wes, can you believe these humans out here? Hey, shout out to Freightzilla Productions in the comments.
You want to handle that one, Wes?
I'll handle it, man. I just look at it. I'm sorry, brother. I know that the Titans they got a good team, dude. They really do. But I don't have a lot of confidence in Tannehill in the playoffs. I'm sorry.
The disrespect.
I mean, the only worst quarterback I think in the playoffs, other than Tannehill, I think is Jimmy Garoppolo.
It's Tannehill, not Tannehill.
He got to a Super Bowl.
It's Tannehill. Put some respect on his name.
Tannehill.
There you go.
I just don't think the dude's that good. I'm sorry, man. But hey, hopefully I'm wrong.
Disrespect continues.
I hope your Titans do something, man, and maybe get to another Super Bowl and not come up short like they did against the Rams.
Hey, can y'all think about Vrabel, Mike Vrabel, if they won the Super Bowl? How many fucking beers would he be shotgunning, dude? He would just be like, he'd be like doing his best damn Stone Cold, clapping them up and just like chugging the shit out of those beers on that parade, right? I mean, it probably, who would, if you had to go to a party, would you definitely have to invite who? We can't invite Tom after the bullshit he put last year. That dude almost fell on his face leaving that fucking dock.
What? Yeah. Dude,
Gronk, but listen, Gronk's got to be there, right? A Super Bowl party. Gronk has to be there.
Are we talking just NFL players?
Yeah, right now. We'll talk about that, but think about it right quick. If we're going to have a Super Bowl party, who has to be there? Gronk, Vrabel, who else? It could be former players too. Let's think about this. McAfee.
I think Pac-Man Jones, because I know that we all.
Bro, Pac-Man's got to be there.
And I'd invite Gruden.
Fuck Gruden. But who else are we talking about here? Like, if we had to pull, who in the media are we talking about? Besides, we already talked about McAfee. Who else are we talking about from the media would be like fucking fun to hang out with?
From the media?
You have to get Peyton and Eli.
Peyton and Eli, but they ain't well, maybe they are drinkers. Have you seen that new no ad, that new hot sauce commercial with Eli? He's got a hot sauce commercial.
I put that shit on everything.
Dude, he said that on the call. I was like, this motherfucker cussing already. All right. I see you, Eli. Double birding it.
Peyton cussed last night on the broadcast.
Manning cast.
They're finally like opening up, being human. Like, definitely though, they would have to be there. Like, who else are we talking about? Like, who's gonna be fun? Not some ain't no fake, no fugazis, no bullshit like that. People who are gonna have a good ass time.
I mean, I just don't know who's gonna be fun. Everybody else is. I definitely want Stephen A. Smith there because I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna get kicked out. So I mean,
hey, we gotta have. You gotta have Marcus Spears, right? Marcus Spears is gonna be there.
Yeah, I gotta go like outside of football. Because, I got to have my homeboy Chuck, dude. Charles would be there.
Well, if Chuck, then Shaq got to be DJing then, right? Shaq's going to DJ?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got to have Chuck at the party. I mean, wasn't it Chuck when he got pulled over? And apparently when he got pulled over, they asked him why he was in such a hurry because he was like, yeah, this girl's going to give me a blowjob, so I was in a hurry to get to it.
Are you serious? He said that to the cop?
Yeah.
Bro, but I'm just thinking about like parades. Like remember when Aaron Rodgers got caught on video and he was in Bakhtiari's truck and he like held up a 24 pack of fucking Bud Light? It's like that seems like a dude he would be fun to hang out with.
He's
right?
in the tailgate, right?
Yeah, he's in the fucking tailgate driving back from practice.
Carla brings up a good one. She said Terry Bradshaw.
Terry gives me some bad vibes. Like
what?
Yeah, no. That R word, bro. That R word.
That's what I was thinking.
That R word, my guy. He just.
Yeah, I mean, he did it good actually at movies playing that kind of character.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But I mean, he's from Louisiana, so I mean,
that don't mean shit.
Hey, he's the kind of guy you have a sleepover at his house. You sleep with one eye open.
Hey, what about Jimmy Johnson at the party? Jimmy Johnson's got to be dope.
Jimmy gonna be passing out extend, so I mean, yeah, Jimmy's cool.
Yeah, for all you older folk.
I gotta hear that country accent, man. Randy Moss country accent cracks me up.
Randy be fun. What about Irv? Would Michael Irvin be fun?
Ooh.
I mean, I got a drug test, so I can't be.
You invite Michael Irvin, you want to stay up all night?
We ain't talking about Nate Newton, guys. We're talking about Michael Irvin. Come on, let's be real here. What about Troy? You think Troy be pretentious or he be cool?
Oh, he'll be high as a kite.
Troy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a ganja smoker.
Troy, yes. Joe Buck, no, man. I think Joe Buck's another dude I'd probably hit in the face.
Hey, what about Al? What about Al Michaels?
Nah, Al Michaels.
No, Bruce, you ain't seen no. Y'all ain't seen Al. Y'all ain't seen Al Michaels on McAfee's show. I'm telling you, that's a different. Like I think him and Tarico would be fun as fuck to hang out with. Maria Taylor. What about Maria Taylor?
I mean, it should be nice to look at.
If we're heading down that road, Rachel Nichols.
No.
Karen Andrews.
Rachel's
no,
come on, man.
Aaron, you know what? I think Aaron would be fun to hang out with, but like not the aesthetic. She's a beautiful woman.
Megan O'Leary.
Fuck no. No.
God damn.
No.
This guy.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, listen, I know I ain't nothing to look at. I know I'm fat ass. I get it. But I'm just saying, if you're going to be on TV at that level, like, you don't need to have all that.
Who you inviting? Michelle Tafoya?
Oh, I don't need grandma there. I ain't saying that. I know. I'll do respect. No, but
Pam Oliver?
No. She always looks stoned, bro.
I gotta bring my ruler if Pam gonna be there.
Jesus. No, but like I'm thinking what's the Carissa Thompson. Carissa Thompson I think would be fun as fuck to hang out with. Her and I bet Aaron would be fun. But like
Thompson.
Yeah, Carissa Thompson, she does the early Fox game show.
Mike Dick, I guess, but he's not doing the show anymore, is he?
No.
He doesn't do it. But I guess he might be.
Hey, what about Rex? What about Rex Ryan?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
He's all, what about him?
And some of the guys, I don't know if I could go because I know I would say something stupid and then.
But that's the best thing is like whenever you see somebody that you disagree with, and then you talk shit, and then you get over it, you're like best friends.
How come when I typed up Carissa Thompson and Jalen Rose popped up?
Jalen Rose?
Yeah. They do a show together?
Maybe they're dating or something?
I don't know who Jalen Rose is married to somebody in the media that does the show.
Maybe they're married. I don't know. I just thought I'd bring it up. But Mike Vrabel, dude, I think if they win the Super Bowl, that motherfucker's going to be drunk off his ass.
You invite Coach Prime?
Fuck yeah, I'm inviting Prime.
What's up, Dion?
Nah. I'll call him Time like Irv calls him.
Hey, we need content, man. I'll be like, hey, Paul, hold the camera.
No, fuck that. You better show some respect.
Call him Mr. Time?
Nah, I'd be like, what's up, Coach Time? I say it like that. Dude, you do that with Aaron every week. What are you talking about?
This dude, he said Strahan. Dude, we fucking chill with Strahan every evening. We're doing the show.
Oh, he's making fun of my gap.
Y'all are the same size.
Thanks a lot, Scobie. That's my homeboy, Scobie. He's out there in Virginia.
The VA. What about Michael Vick?
I mean,
He'll be in the back shooting dice.
So who? It's like somebody ain't gonna be in the back shooting dice. Huh?
I'm not really into dog fights.
Hey man, that man.
Is he allowed to be around?
You watch your damn mouth. That man paid his debt to society and now advocates for dogs in shelters. Have some respect.
Alfredo, I don't know about. I can't do Shannon Sharp.
Dude, Shannon will get popped.
I can't listen to him talk.
Shannon will get popped in the mouth. Like I think a lot of people. Shannon, shut the fuck up.
I just can't listen to him talk. I like him and Stephen A. in the same room.
But I got respect for Sharp. I mean, that dude he's a Hall of Famer. You gotta give some respect.
Oh no, he was a baller on the field.
You invite Drip Bayless
doing shows.
Fuck Skip. I don't know. Anybody else y'all think of?
It's too many to think of.
Tim Tebow.
No, dude.
Thank you.
It's for the morning after the party to wash me of my sins.
You need to repent for your heretic ways.
Maybe Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush seems cool. He seems all right now.
What about Vince Young?
Nah, Vince Young. He's just not a real cool dude, man. He's just not. Ricky, I definitely Ricky Williams.
Yeah, Ricky.
I'm definitely inviting Ricky.
We have to, maybe like Ricky. Like we're gonna need you to like facilitate. We'll pay you, but we're gonna need you to facilitate. He has 34 liquors. His company. Like, hey man, we're gonna need a couple kegs, and a couple dozen bottles.
Hey, you can say about the liquor. I know what Ricky.
Easy. I know. We know. We all know. Shit.
Yeah.
We all know.
Yeah.
Phytomedicine. We get it. I got it. Call it by his government name, phytomedicinal.
You got it? Is that what you said?
If Ricky showed up, I probably would end up going to sleep early. Like I ended that.
He'd be like this.
I know that.
That's what you be like. In your Arkansas jammies.
Yes.
Both of y'all probably be in some pajamas. Ricky and you be like, y'all be over there in the corner in the smoking lounge. I'll just be like, before y'all know it, I want to put one of those in my house, like a smoking lounge, like cigars. No cigarettes though. I don't know. Some cigarettes.
No.
Bomb. No Magusta, but cigars I'm down with.
Smoke cigars, Wes?
No. I mean, I've used cigar paper.
For what, Wes?
You know what for.
No, I don't know for what for.
Come on, man.
For 12 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock, let's get into a quick break. When we come back, we'll go ahead and give our picks for the week. And I don't know, stick around. Maybe we'll pick your team. Tennessee's looking mighty fine. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Paul Rodriguez Show. People in the comments, we see y'all, but God, man, that piece of shit, John Washington, why is he talking shit about the Houston Texans? God damn him. We should ban him for life. Who the hell is that? God damn.
Yeah, that dude's probably banned on all social media by now.
I heard he's in Facebook. I heard he's in Facebook jail.
Yeah.
Probably for that same reason.
Probably for that same reason.
Evil, man. That's a horrible thing to say about women, that they're evil.
They're the giver of life, bro. Can you produce life?
Well, what was it Mr. Garrison said on South Park about women?
I don't know. I don't watch that show.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't watch South Park? He said,
no, I'm 38.
I can't you trust anything that bleeds for
Nope. We're not going. See, that's how I know. No, sir.
So because you're 38, you don't watch anything that's animated?
No, that's not true. I watch G.I. Joe.
No, I'm just asking. I'm trying to find out. So you watch G.I. Joe to this day?
Thundercats?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Why? Because it's
nostalgic.
Yes.
Yep.
That's how you watch it. Okay.
I mean, it reminds me of my childhood whenever I had to worry about bills or a mortgage or I got responsibilities now, like Rugrats. Shout out to Rugrats.
Never watched Rugrats.
It's because you were 50 by then. Yo, they are deep in the comments. Who's in the comments, James? Give him a shout out.
We got Freightzilla, of course, Carla, of course, OG, Alfredo Paez.
News to the show. What's up, Alfredo?
Scobie, Norris.
Scobie and Norris been in the mix.
John Washington.
No. Fuck that guy.
Never heard of him.
Who's this Jennifer Gonzalez? Appreciate you watching.
King James.
Oh, so high school classmate.
Word.
I think she was a cheerleader. Yeah, she was a cheerleader in high school.
Word. Man, cheerleader, big business, right, Wes? You just saw that tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Big business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into what's up?
Shout out to Norris, that's my brother. Love you, bro.
Yeah, he's been in the mix. He's OG. Just think about this in like 10 years. The people who's like rocked with us for that long. We've only been here for like a few months, maybe like 10 months,
almost a year.
I mean, pushing a year, but still, it's like, man, thank you, appreciate the love. I mean, for real, no bullshit. It pushes us to keep doing what we're doing, no doubt, right, fellas?
Yeah,
right. That's right.
God, that's so disingenuous, Wes. God, just put a little gusto into it, my guy. Put a little.
I'm still doing the math on. It's been 10 months for y'all. It hadn't been 10 months for me. That's why I was still doing the math. I'm a little slow, bro.
Bro, you're the brightest crown in the box, my guy.
I'm struggling. I'm on a struggle bus, trying to catch up.
I rode the short bus once.
For what?
Because I lived in like the area where nobody used the bus, and so like I put on that bus, and it took me to like an outlying area. Yeah.
Were there like
what?
People that like normally rode the short bus on the short bus when they picked you
everybody
up?
rode the short bus.
Oh, okay.
It's not like, oh, fuck you.
Oh, yeah.
You're an asshole.
How?
You're a dirty human being.
I'm just asking.
I can't believe you would even mention that R word.
You know what?
No, I literally did not
God
even
forbid.
Like you some kind of saint, bro.
God forbid. I am.
Tell him,
I am
Wes.
the most.
Tell him, Wes.
I am a wonderful human. I am self-righteous, virtuous.
Here,
yeah, right.
I was gonna ask. Now that I can think of the proper terms, were there special needs children that rode
Damn right.
the short bus when you?
Yeah, my special need was I lived in the boonies. No, they didn't have those people. Were not on those types of humans. Were not on the bus.
Okay,
it was just normal humans.
Normal.
This is.
I thought we were all normal.
Yeah, we are normal.
Okay.
So you can't do it to me. Mm-hmm. So I'll just spin it right back. Look at
That's
you over there.
go,
Look at you over there, judging with your arms crossed. Okay, Karen, I see you over there. Mm-hmm. You like that meme with the dude with the glasses and the green shirt on the phone.
You always try to make me and
always
James
doing
look like
that,
we're the
Wes.
bad people.
Why are you always judging people, huh? Why?
Hey, I don't know. What did somebody in the comments say that you look like, huh?
They say I look high. That's because I get up at 6 a.m. and I'm tired.
What do you think? We're sleeping?
Yeah, no, I mean not all day, but I bet you take naps. Do you get to take naps?
Hey, you're tired because you gotta, get up, start your car, drive all the way to Austin, right? Every morning, right?
Nope. I walk across the house and turn on the computer. I'm blessed. Hey man,
man, you didn't even leave the house.
I'm
Man, get outta
blessed.
here with you.
I'm blessed. I'm fortunate. I'm blessed. Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, 3:30, Bengals versus Titans. Give me the picks. We'll do a round robin like we usually do. We're going to start with myself, and we'll go to Wes, and then we'll go to James, and we'll move it on down the line. We only got 4 games, guys. We got to savor these games because before we know it, like this weekend, they got some Senior Bowls. And then next week, there's only going to be 2 games. Wait 2 weeks for the Super Bowl.
You ain't gonna watch the Pro Bowl?
For what?
Hey, but see, that's kind of your deal, though. Me and James, we like basketball.
I'm getting ready for the draft. I'm already doing homework for the NFL draft in April. What the hell are you talking
I'm excited about basketball season, man. There's nothing better than the insane.
Are they going to start letting people foul, like real fouls? Not no foul.
What do you want to see?
I want to see someone.
Have you seen the roughing the quarterback
This ain't hockey.
penalties lately?
Hockey? No, I haven't.
You want to see people getting checked into the fucking...
I want to see someone throwing down. I want to see Latrell Sprewell knocking out fans in Detroit.
God damn.
You want to see Latrell choking his coach?
Goddamn right. What was his name? I forget his name. He had the glasses on with the beard.
It was like a Italian name or something.
All I know is I want to see some violence. That's all I got to say. Bengals versus Titans, 3:30 kick. Tennessee 3.5 point favorite. I'm taking the Bengals on the road. Wes?
Oh yeah, I got to stay with the Bengals.
Bengals, James.
I got Joe Burrow looking good.
Joey Burrow.
Wes, it was PJ Carlissimo.
Yes.
And I'm gonna go with the Bengals as well.
Clean sweep of the Titans. Too bad we can't get to see Vrabel like Chuck Beers. Hopefully he can do us, win the game.
Brazil is gonna be mad. He's so angry right now. Wait till this comment. He's so pissed.
I get it. We'll save that. We'll save the Saturday night game for the end because the only team left because Dallas Cowboys shit the bed. Rams at Buccaneers Sunday afternoon, 2:00 kick. Tampa's a 3-point favorite at the house. Wes, what do you think?
This is a tough one for me. My gut feeling says Tampa Bay.
James?
I'm gonna go Rams.
Yeah.
Barely.
LA woman. I'm taking the Rams on the road to put out to pasture the GOAT for this year because he'll be back next year. Taking the Rams on the road. Huh?
Stafford. I got no confidence in Stafford.
I get it. I got confidence in Aaron Donald, Von Miller, Jalen Ramsey, Cooper Kupp, OBJ, Cam Akers. I got confidence in them.
Frazilla just said, F all of you.
It's okay. It's all right. I get it. I want Tennessee to win because I want to see Vrabel acting an ass if they win the Super Bowl because it will be a sight. But if Derrick Henry can come back and roll, if he can do stiff arms like he did to Josh Norman a couple years ago and dominate, I mean,
That was bad.
just angry runs, bro, then maybe. But I don't know if Henry's in football shape. Sorry.
Hey, Frazilla, I still love you though, bro.
Hey, man, listen, Tennessee is a team. No bullshit. You can't be in the final 8 and not be a dominant team. Just saying. You can't.
I didn't say that. I just liked that Joe Burrow's playing good football. Man.
Jamar Chase is who we're talking about here. Yeah, I get Joey Burrow got thrown the ball, but god damn, Jamar Chase. Bills at Chiefs. This game for me is like it is for Wes. James, who do you like? Bills at Chiefs. Chiefs a 2-point favorite at the house. Red Kingdom. Who do you like?
I like the Chiefs.
Ooh.
But who do I think is going to win?
Yeah, who's going to win? Who's going to pull the dub? Who's gonna be eating them dubs, James?
Not me.
I know that.
Not me. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I'm gonna roll with the Chiefs.
You like Kansas
I'm gonna
City?
go with the Chiefs.
You like Mahomes?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Give me the prototype. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Singletary, turning it on in the playoffs. McDermott, cold, wintry team. Gonna come down to Kansas City like the weather's gonna be an issue. Better ask somebody. They played in the snow in December. They played at the Patriots. They got a chip on their shoulder. The media called them soft after that Patriots victory. You think Micah Hyde is gonna let that shit stand? Just saying. Pull that interception. Wes, who do you like? I like Buffalo. Buffalo to the Super Bowl.
Wow. You know what, man? My gut tells me the Chiefs.
Man, y'all getting real wishy-washy as we're getting here.
I'm going to take the Bills. I think the Bills are going to pull it out. I want the Bills to pull it out because I want to see the Bills get to a Super Bowl. Right now, I kind of want to see teams that haven't, since my team ain't doing nothing, I want to see the teams that haven't done anything in a long time do something. So I want to see the Bills, go to the Super Bowl. I like Josh Allen.
Yeah, prototype, man. How did that guy go to Wyoming? How did he not get recruited to the Power 5? He went to Wyoming, bro. That's like the leftover university.
I mean, better than going to Tech.
Which Tech?
Texas Tech.
Man, you are fucking rude, bro. That's fucked up.
Have you been to Lubbock?
Yes. Yes. I know it's a dry city. I know you got to drive 30 miles to get booze. Get beer.
They fixed that.
Well, I'm trying to hype this up a little bit, make my sale, but you over here fucking it up. Listen, Patrick Mahomes went to Lubbock.
Hey, Wyoming's cool now. I bet you a lot of people gonna start moving to Wyoming after watching Yellowstone.
Oh God, here you man. Next,
is that Montana?
Where's Ariana? Where's that button?
Same thing.
Thank you. Next, yeah, no, fuck Yellowstone. The game of the night, Saturday night, prime time, 7:15 kick on Fox. The 49ers taking on the Green Bay Packers. It is probably going to be 0 degrees at kickoff. Saturday night. Green Bay 6-point favorite. Line moved 0.5 point. Wes, who do you like?
Man, I got simmer down, dude. I'm gonna take the Packers.
I own you. Sorry, Carla. I own you.
I don't have. Once again, I look at quarterbacks and I have no confidence in Jimmy Garoppolo. I know
compared to 12.
He beat the Cowboys, but I mean the Cowboys are shit. Be honest. But I just have no confidence in Garoppolo.
Make sure you keep that Cowboys energy next year. Because I'm gonna remember this.
Dude, you know I'm hard on the Cowboys. Don't even start that.
Oh, shit.
Don't even start that.
They have enough to go to the Super Bowl.
Hey, I know he's hard for the Cowboys.
I mean, probably 4. Remember 4 the Cowboys.
Man, you know what, dude? Y'all gonna make me say some things. And then y'all go like,
that's
man,
the point.
An asshole. But you know what? Y'all kiss Wes's black ass. I tell you that right now. Y'all kiss my entire.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
Like I said, I take the Packers. Now you want me to show you at my ass? Get off the air, man. Go to James.
He's right here.
All right. I'm gonna take of course the Packers. Taking the Packers.
But why, James?
All the way to the Super Bowl.
No, yeah.
We talked about this earlier.
I'm taking Green Bay to the Super Bowl too as well. I think it's gonna be. I thought it'd be Cowboys in my fantasy. I thought it'd be Cowboys Bills. It'll probably be Green Bay Bills in the Super Bowl, and it'll be fun.
For who?
For James, probably for James. Because if it goes to the Super Bowl, like I may just pick Buffalo just to spite you, but it depends on how they play. Because right now, I think Green Bay's destined. I think they're the team. and this isn't me trying to jinx them. I just think they're tough, they're healthy. They have 2 great running backs. They have a Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion, MVP, back-to-back MVP, quarterback, number 1 receiver in the NFL, and Devontae Adams.
We getting looks from Wes.
I mean, who else has that?
No, if it came to the Buffalo and the Packers in the Super Bowl, you going for the Packers? Nah, I'm going for Buffalo.
Yeah.
If it came to that, come on.
It's because you use tobacco papers. That's why.
No, not anymore. That's bad for you.
Oh, okay, sure.
I cut that backwoods and Swishers. Cut that out, man.
Yeah, Black and Mounds.
All natural cones.
Good
Raw?
for you.
Raw?
Good for you. Scholar and
raw.
and a gentleman.
Raw, exactly.
Scholar and a gentleman.
You gotta get that natural flavor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently you do if you ask the people in the comments.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad they're in the comments. Thank you for being here. Guys, who's in the Super Bowl? Y'all don't mind. Who's your Super Bowl? Wes, who's your Super Bowl pick right now? Matchup.
Who do I want in the Super Bowl?
Matchup,
Who do I want in the Super Bowl? Who do I want going into right now? Who I'd like to see?
Yep.
I would like to see the Titans, the Tennessee Titans versus the Rams. But I know it's not going to happen. But I would like to see that.
Why you want to see that? You want to see that 99 running back?
Yeah, I want to see it. And they don't have, and they actually get the win because I mean that hurt.
Hey, all right.
I was rooting for them, and and I just it stretches out. And it's just man.
Hey man, R.I.P. to 9, man. R.I.P. to Steve McNair.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P.
And I was a big fan of Steve McNair.
Yeah, me too.
Steve McNair. He was a baller.
Ahead of his time. It was Warren Moon before him, Doug Williams before that. I mean, many quarterbacks.
I'm so sorry Warren Moon wasted all his time in Houston.
It's not his fault, bro. You know what it was. You know what it is.
I mean, I feel sorry for Deshaun Watson, man. Let that man go. Let him go. Let him out of Houston, man. Don't drag him down anymore, Texans. Drag somebody else down.
Thank you. Next, James.
I got Green Bay and Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
What is it with Kansas City? I'm curious from you. Like, what is it about KC?
Mahomes.
You looking for redemption?
Redemption.
I'm just curious. I'm trying to figure it out.
No, I just.
You think Kansas City's better than Buffalo?
Yeah,
I think
that's a smart pick right there. Kansas City Packers. That's a smart pick. That's the logical pick. That's the teams that are playing the best. Yes, that's a good pick.
I think Kansas City they're coming together. They had some trouble this season. They didn't look like Kansas City of last year.
Right.
And I think they are looking for redemption as well. From their last year's Super Bowl. So, and it would make for a great game. Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers.
That to me, that's scary for Green Bay.
It is. I
mean, that's like I don't think you're favored.
You're not gonna get that Super Bowl in the cold weather,
Well, the thing about it is that they're going to be in Los Angeles, so it doesn't matter. That's why I think it's scary.
An advantage would be, well, I guess Kansas City's shitty weather too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Now it's going to come down to coaching, and you're gonna match wits with Andy Reid and all his experience. I mean, that's dangerous.
But I think Green Bay feels like they have a better defense, and they can get to.
But how do you hold Tyreek Hill down when he's healthy? When he's in his element and he's grooving, you can't shut him down. That's why I think KC is scary. And I think the only reason
maybe throw some dirt at him.
With some salt in his eyes.
Man, why y'all trying to pull the blood sport?
I'm just saying that, hey, if you ain't trying to cheat, you ain't trying to win.
Okay, Bill Belichick.
and Deshaun Watson does not need to go to Cleveland, bro. Come on. We want him to go somewhere where he can he can be great.
You better hope he doesn't land in Philadelphia. That's all I gotta fucking say. You better hope to God.
I don't want him to go anywhere in the NFC East. I don't want Deshaun Watson anywhere in the NFC East. No, please, no.
You better. That's all I say.
Every team besides the Cowboys would probably try to go for him.
Why not Dallas?
Come on, you know Jerry. Jerry is not going to disrespect Dak that soon. It'd be different if this was later on down the line, but no, it's too soon. Jerry's going to give him time. Jerry's going to give the dudes he loves time.
And you know what that tells me? And you know what that tells me? Jerry's not a champion.
Hey, you can say he's not a champion, but Jerry, he kind of is. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, and he's got 3 rings.
Nope.
So, I mean,
nope. Those are Jimmy Johnson's rings. All of them.
But who hired Jimmy Johnson? I think it was Jerry Jones.
It was Jerry Jones.
I mean, he ruined it. He created something great, and then he ruined it, but he still created it.
But everybody knows the product on the field was not Jerry Jones. It was Jimmy Johnson's product.
Yes, but
there ain't no but.
Jerry hired Jimmy.
Jerry just wrote the check.
It doesn't matter.
Jimmy was the first to install a rating systems for NFL players, traded away Herschel Walker to garner more picks, and through the years was able to build a super team that, if as long as the cap doesn't exist, would have won 7 Super Bowls easy. And they won 3.
But Jerry still hired him.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I'm mad at the things Jerry has done, but you still got to show his props for hiring the guy. It's like, okay, you make a great movie, and then you make a freaking sequel, and it sucks. And that's basically what happened.
That's like
Jerry made a great movie, and then he decided he would try to make a sequel, and it sucked. The sequel was all right because he got Barry Swifter. And then after that, he kept on trying to go with the franchise. It's like the Fast and Furious franchise. It just keeps going, and they just keep putting out this awful crap, and people still come out to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alfredo, ain't nobody talking about the Patriots, bro.
Man,
no, it's not the one. You know which one I'm talking about.
please get the fuck out of here, man.
Come on, man. You're supposed to read the room.
Payday.
Still didn't get it right. Patriots. Finally. Yes. Okay, DJ Santa Cruz over here. I don't know, I don't know, Wes. I don't know. In my eyes, they will all be Jimmy's Super Bowls. They just will.
Yeah, but you still got to show Jerry Jones was the owner that hired Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, there's still his Super Bowls. Yes, he messed it up. Yes, he ruined it.
Wes, are you saying without no Jerry, there is no Jimmy?
Huh?
Are you saying without no Jerry, there is no Jimmy?
I mean, who hired him?
Here's a question for you. Here's a question for you, Wes. Who owns the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yeah, nobody knows because he stays out of the scene.
Who's the owner of the Kansas City Chiefs?
I'm sure one of those Hunt people or something.
Yeah, it's good. How come we never hear of those owners and Super Bowls correlating to each other? Because the Super Bowls always correlate to the head coach and the players.
But that doesn't work out all the time. Because I know everybody know who owns the New England Patriots.
Yeah, but everybody talks about Bill Belichick winning the Super Bowls, not Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft only gets talked about when he goes to massage parlors.
But you still get Robert Kraft the credit for bringing Belichick to the team.
I've never once heard anyone mention a Super Bowl with the Patriots and Robert Kraft synonymously. It's always Bill Belichick or Tom Brady in the conversation with Super Bowls.
as an owner, you still get credit for winning Super Bowls. You don't get the full credit. No, you got to hire the right people. And right now, Jerry hired the right people, and then he ruined it by trying to act like he was better than the people he hired. I'm on the same page. I think Jerry is messed up, but you still got to give credit to Jerry for hiring Jimmy Johnson.
It's amazing how the Cowboys lost Sunday, and we're still talking about Dallas Cowboys.
I'm not surprised.
Nobody is. All right, guys. Anything I want to talk about before we leave? A big UFC fight this weekend, UFC 270. Francis and God. Do you see Francis walk by Cyril Gane and his former team today?
Mm-hmm.
No chill, my guy.
Yeah.
Francis said, "Fuck y'all."
Yeah, that was actually like
was it a couple days ago?
Few months ago. Actually.
Oh, it was that long ago. Oh well, I wish you would have said something. I didn't know. I thought it was like today.
I just figured you've seen it.
I don't look at the dates. I just look at the content and keep it moving.
They feed it to you.
Yeah.
UFC increased their freaking pay-per-views to like by $5 or $10.
They just raised it a year and a half ago from 69 to 74.
They raised it again.
It's 79 now?
I think so. Out of their mind, dude.
They still like getting into that boxing area, are they? I mean, I don't understand, but luckily there's not that many boxing big events.
Yeah, with the UFC, there's like a major fight that like I'm interested in buying like at least like 4 or 5 times a year. You know,
UFC.
Yeah.
But
not every month. Like they used to be on fire, but it's not all the time. With that price, I feel like you can't hit them every month. You know, for a major pay-per-view, and then you don't have as many superstars right now.
And boxing, it seems like it's happening like once a year, maybe even once every 2
twice.
years. Yeah, it's definitely not as big as it was. Especially, I think there's those the John. What are the YouTube dudes?
Jake Paul.
The Paul brothers.
He keeps Jake Paul. He keeps fighting these bombs, and I don't know. Are people really paying to watch this?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That last one, the Woodley and Jake Paul 2, didn't do too well at all.
And they also said that it was a fix. Somebody tried to say that they said he gave him the signal.
Yeah, he raised his guard and then lowered it, and Jake Paul threw overhand right.
Well, if you watch the fight, watch the devil's advocate, if you see Jake Paul was throwing a body shot, okay, so Tyron Woodley, you know, he starts to swing. Tyron Woodley lowers because he's throwing the body shot, and Jake Paul goes up instead and catches him clean. He said he was setting it up all fight.
Then why did he raise his guard and then come down?
Why did he raise his guard?
Yeah,
because he winds up, and as he's throwing,
but Paul isn't even in the motion of swinging yet. He's still square.
I'm just saying. I mean, I watched it several times. At first, when I saw it, because I saw it live, like not in person, but you know, of course,
and live it looked real.
I was like, no way. Dude. Tyron Woodley is a, you know, world-class athlete.
But if they would have showed us the angle where you can see it's like a fix, which is the bottom right angle where you're looking up, if you're looking eye level, it looks normal.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, you got to look at it, dude. Like of course, Tyron Woodley is getting paid like a shingles of money, more money than he's ever made.
What was that word you used?
A lot of money. He's getting paid a lot of money. And, man, I don't know if you can, I mean, probably so, dude. Someone was like, dude, I'll give you $10 million, but who the fuck am I right now, right? Like, if they're like, I'll give you $10 million, go out there and just get knocked the fuck out and look silly.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Look silly as fuck.
You're not, the money is in the ring. You're selling the fight on social media. You're selling it on YouTube. You're selling it in public and the tabloids. Yeah. It's not just in the fight. Like you're training. That's why it's in my opinion, it's such a fix. Is because it's YouTube. It's a ruse. It's fake. It's a fugazi.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had a fight and we built it up and I had to fight James and y'all
you'd
hey,
fight
man,
me.
I'd punch him in the
for
choice.
$100,000. You got to take a dive, Wes, and let James win. I'd be like, all right. So I can't imagine what this dude's gonna do for how much? How much was it payday?
Yeah, but then like then I'm gonna go on like a social media tirade and just like belittle you like hour after hour, fucking minute after minute.
I'm gonna ask for the rematch, and I'm just gonna pummel your ass.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like you can't lay your hands on him because that's part of the agreement.
I would just think at some point they'd be like,
And of course, they signed NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. They fucking signed that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I thought it was fixed at first, but man, I just don't believe it. And that's just
any truth to him talking about fighting Tyson?
That's Logan Paul.
They're supposedly gonna fight.
Yeah.
You think he would really fight Tyson? Oh,
yeah. Logan
he fought Mayweather.
Logan Paul's he's a big guy. But see, here's the thing.
Fighting Mayweather and fighting Tyson is two different things.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Logan Paul hasn't won any of his fights.
Mayweather, the greatest boxer of all time.
He beat him.
I'm not saying he's not a great boxer.
No, I'm just saying because he said
tapped. You get tapped when you fight Mayweather. He's getting nice little
Mayweather showed up to get paid.
When you fight Mike Tyson, you get destroyed.
But see,
you saw Roy Jones basically he didn't want the rematch because he said those body shots just hurt.
But Wes, here's the thing: you're applying a real world filter on this matchup, and it's not it's a fake lens. Like you can't honestly believe a human who's only been boxing 3 or 4 years, training 3 or 4 years, is gonna go fight Kid Dynamite who's been training his entire life. Yeah. It's not fathomable.
I mean, and even it's like Sean O'Malley, how we watch Sean O'Malley. Mm-hmm. They're not giving him top tier talent.
No.
He's destroying these guys that we haven't even heard of.
Right.
And this last fight, they were like, oh, Sean O'Malley's fighting his like toughest opponent yet. I never even heard of the guy. And he starched him.
Yeah, slapped it.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's the proper move for Jake Paul if that's what you're doing and you want to, you have a big name. You want to bring in these guys. Mm-hmm. Like Tyron Woodley wasn't a big striker at all in the UFC.
No.
He was a good wrestler. That's negated in a boxing fight. He has,
ground and pound.
subpar ground game, but he was never a good striker. He did knock out.
The one dude, it seemed like he didn't even train for it. It was one of those white dudes.
Ben Askren.
Came into the...
Worst,
he looked horrible.
Worst striker.
Like he finished the beer literally before he walked into the ring. Like, all right.
Yeah, and that dude was recovering from a broken hip, I believe. Fractured hip, no training. He just went in there for a check.
Fugazi, bro.
Yeah, and it's picking your opponents and all that shit.
So you're saying he's not gonna fight, the other guy's not gonna fight Mike Tyson because he knows that's gonna be.
No, I think he will for the payday. They're both Tyson will probably make 10 million. Logan Paul will probably make 25.
Yeah, and then of course you got to look at the rules. They're exhibitions. Mm-hmm. Sometimes a lot of people. I went and watched the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson with some buddies, and they're all like, "Oh," and I was like, "Dude, I got to remember this is an exhibition. Mm-hmm. Like no one's getting knocked out, no one's winning." And they were still surprised at the end when they were like, "This is a draw." And they're like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Dude, like I told you, like." Put the booze down. Listen to what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to read the rules, man.
That's why it's a ruse. It's just a gimmick.
Yeah.
But Mike Tyson wanted. They asked him like immediately after the fight. They were like, "Hey, would you do this again?" And Mike was like, "Yeah, let's do it again." And Roy's just like, "Nah, dude. Nah.
Yeah.
I don't want. I got my payday. I'm not dealing with those body shots anymore."
James, what did Mike Tyson say afterwards?
Yeah, Roy Jones. How do you feel after coming back from a 3-year layoff?
Hey, give me the mic, man. I ain't boxed. This guy been here in the past 3 years. I ain't boxing 10 years. Ain't nobody care about my fucking ass.
That's right, Mike. Nobody cares about you because you're Kid Dynamite.
Yep. I'm gonna watch it. I watch the fights, but I don't buy them.
Yeah. Shout out to Scobie. Good night, Scobie. I don't know, boys. Anything else before we get out of here? What's all going on Dark Side tomorrow?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet. It'll be good though.
It usually is.
Yeah.
Wes, what you got for the rest of the week?
Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy some basketball. I know you don't enjoy it, but I'm gonna enjoy some basketball. Hopefully, I'm missing the Arkansas game right now. Hopefully they made a comeback. I didn't check the score, but Just getting that basketball mind, get ready for to understand what's going to happen. That the Cowboys are done, and so I just got to find out what team I'm going to root for. Enjoy the playoffs. Getting ready for that move. So next Monday, man, no more chandelier. We're going to be in the apartment.
We'll put one in for you.
Man, get out of here. I'm going to have a Cowboy flag behind me. Yeah, I get it. Yes, they suck.
You going to have a little setup?
Yeah, hopefully I have it all set up. My boy Sanchez is supposed to come help me.
Shout out.
Shout out to Sanchez. And yeah, shout out to everybody in the comments. Thank you, Mr. Scobie. Scobie he was a baseball player. Played at LSU, man. He was a good pitcher. Played a little minor league ball, I think, in like the Jersey area, right there, the Carnival.
Oh, really?
The boardwalk or something like that. Yeah.
Jersey Shore.
Good. I'll tell you a quick story about Scobie. So when I was in junior college, he was in junior college. My team played his team, but he was baseball, so he got all the baseball guys to heckle me during the game, and so they're heckling me, and I'm a big shit talker, so I'm talking shit back. We go to halftime. They make a tunnel for me to come out of the locker room. It's the baseball guys making a tunnel for me to come out of the locker room, and I was like, oh man, these dudes. So then, of course, they're still heckling me. They're heckling me again. I like flick them off when I'm on the free throw line behind my back, and then I get caught talking smack to them while I'm on the bench, and my coach gets pissed. He never puts me back in. We were up by 10 at that point because I was killing them because I enjoyed the smack talk, and then it went all downhill and we lost. So thanks for Scobie won that one.
No, that sounds like your fault for talking shit.
I can't help it, man. I'm gonna talk shit, dude. I play better when I'm talking shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Gets out of hand.
I believe that. I played better when I talk shit.
Yeah. So, but shout out to Scobie. Shout out definitely to my brother, Mr. D. Ray, who is he produces TV shows and things like that. Really good guy. Shout out to Shannon Thompson. What's up, girl? How you be doing? Definitely shout out to Frazilla Productions. Hey,
is it Frazilla or Freightzilla?
I don't know, man. I call him Chris. That's his first name.
Okay.
I guess I shouldn't say his full name.
No, don't do that.
Yeah. Who else? Shout out to Paez. And anybody else I missed. I know we had Carla. So shout out to Carla. Shout out to my homie Mickey and little Jameson out there if you're still watching. But yeah, man, I'm excited. Next week, man, no more chandelier. I get to get out of this 10,000 square feet, man. It's a little bit too much for me, bro.
Little haunted too. Make sure you leave your buddies behind.
Your buddies.
Remember, he said it was haunted.
Yeah, it's somebody up on the third floor, man.
It's squirrels, bro. There's no people up there.
Somebody up there, man. I don't know who it is. Somebody probably got murdered in here, and their soul is just strapped up there in the third floor. But I mean, I don't know, man. I feel them hovering over me. They probably watching me in the shower.
Hey.
Gross.
Be some letdown ghosts.
Damn.
Hey.
Damn. All right. I guess that's the show. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll be back next week with Wes will have a virtual chandelier in his shot. Until then.
All right, man. Y'all have a good weekend.
Adios.